and you can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show.
Welcome to high school base. Here's the center fielder,
The
Brandon
leadoff hitter
Nunez.
this afternoon, center fielder Brandon Nunez.
And that's how this series begins. Today, of course, senior day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man on the mound, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. And we'll see if his speed becomes a runner on the move. Pitches in for a strike. Safe at second, he easily steals the bag. The left-handed batter waits. Struck the batter out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. 3 straight
Batting
fastballs,
third,
and he gets
left
caught
fielder,
looking at the
Jose
third one. Pretty quick
Fernandez.
AB. Jose Fernandez,
Hey,
the next to hit.
Hold him right here. Let's go. Hey, we're cutting it off. Plays at 4.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. That one ripped, but foul. 0-1 now. Rolls away a little bit.
0-2.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man in scoring position. Bounced that breaking ball in the dirt, and that was all the runner needed to scoot from first base up to second. You can't expect your catcher to handle that one well enough to keep the runner chained to the bag at first. Ground ball, right side, and it gets by. Coming to the plate. Comes in to score. Runner at first with one gone. Scott Palma digs in now. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Now the third baseman, Edgar Mora. Fly ball down the line. Ball on the move. Drops into the glove. But 2 runs. On to the next inning. And now, Alexis Gomez.
Come on, mow him down.
That one's in there. 0-1. Strike on the inside corner.
Got no one out now.
This is you.
And he hits a ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Soft contact in the air. It's there,
That's
one
it.
away.
Batting 8th. Second
Here's
baseman.
the second baseman, Jake
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Be patient.
In the air, out to right.
Mine.
And there's 2 away. And now at the plate, Arlo
Plays a
Abreu.
1 here.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. 2 outs,
0-1.
bases empty.
Be patient.
Down 0-2, swings through it. He's really attacking the
ball,
zone,
2
so the
strikes.
hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he
the
could
ball.
counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a
1-2.
swing. Here's the 1-2 offering. Throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Welcome back, folks, and just
Leading
a
off,
reminder that this
center
is a
fielder,
7-inning
Brandon
game here at the high
Nunez.
school level. Nunez scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Ashton Darth.
Ashton Darth now at the plate. Runner at first with
patient.
nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in
Be
quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play.
2-2.
Grounder to the left side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Fernandez.
Next to hit, Jose Fernandez.
Right here, let's go.
With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp
0-1.
here. We're here in the top half of the third.
Be patient.
All tied up.
Nope, ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
We got your back here.
Swing, high fly down the
I go,
right
I
field
go.
line.
Yeah, come on, relay.
Snags that one. Runner tags at second. Moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. William Cervantes will hit next. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in
balls, 1
another
strike.
one.
Be patient.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. In this spot, he
No
knows
ball,
he
2
has to
strikes.
execute. Looking for either a strikeout or a double play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck the batter out looking. Huge K there. That's an opportunity miss right
batter,
there.
number
With the
6
infield
designated
bat,
hitter,
a ground ball
Scott
probably
Palma.
brings in a run and gives them the lead. Now they need a base hit instead if they want to move ahead.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go. Be patient.
Next up, Scott Palma. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball there. Called out on strikes. And that ends the inning. Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, and gets out of the jam. Clearly pleased with those results. Welcome back to Bird's Eye Field. All set for the start
Leading
of this
off,
inning. Here's
third
the third baseman, Edgar Mora. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And the curveball is down and in.
1 and 2.
Best pitch. Best pitch right here.
In the dirt.
2-2.
Bring the heat.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. And the batter will be the
Now
shortstop,
batting, shortstop,
Alexis Gomez.
Alexis
0 for 1
Gomez.
so far.
Be patient.
And that
Yeehaw!
drops in for a strike. The
0-1.
Eagles
Stay aggressive
leading
up
by
there.
3. Top half of the 4th. Next one's
I got
popped
it.
in the air into
Ball,
right, and now 2 away.
Now batting.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Kennedy.
Jake Kennedy.
There's a
Hit out
strike.
right.
Plays it first.
Ball.
Be patient.
No, that's down. Ball.
Mow him down. Two.
Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. And now the first baseman, Arlo Abreu, ripped right back the mound. That got him. Fires to first on the run. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Back-to-back base hits. This next at-bat looms very large. Back to the top of the order here. Next to hit, Brandon Nunez.
It's 0-1.
The Stars
patient.
with the tying run at the dish. Next one's fouled back.
Hey, gotta hold him right here, huh?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So we're ready for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Ashton Darth.
Hee-haw.
Get this
0-1.
guy out of here.
In the air to left, and it drops in. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting left fielder, Jose
Here's the left fielder,
Fernandez.
Jose Fernandez. 1 for 2.
Be patient.
With the leadoff hitter aboard, the pitcher is looking to
Get him out
cut
of
down
there.
that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the bases, maybe even a double play. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
Now batting catcher, William
Runner at
Cervantes.
first. And next, the cleanup hitter, William Cervantes.
Hey-ya!
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
Come on, mow him down.
Swing and a
Yeah.
miss. Nice changeup. That's some great
0-2.
arm action from him to sell the changeup.
Down, 1 down.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Efficient work on the mound there. Man on at first,
Plays it one
Palma getting ready
The
to
batter,
hit.
number
0 for
6
2 with a
designated
pair
hitter.
of strikeouts.
Scott Palma.
Out towards left center. Erdman on the way over. Pulls it down. 1 runner left stranded. They're down by 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to Senior Day at Birdseye Field. Top of the 6th. Up next, the switch-hitting third
No, that's
baseman,
out.
Edgar Mora. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. Haas drifts towards it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Alexis Gomez.
So digging in, Alexis Gomez.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Just
That's the
missed.
ball.
The Stars with plenty of ground to make up. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Curveball
Good.
gets over for a called strike. He's using that
1-1.
curveball well today, both early and late in at-bats. He's showing a
Low
lot of
ball.
confidence in it. Skies it to right field. Ball.
I got it.
And now 2 down.
Now batting second baseman, Jake Kennedy.
So up next, Jake
Plays
Kennedy.
it first here.
With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly
0-1.
not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Eagles have the edge, 10-2.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the lefty in
Fred
this spot,
Everett.
Fred Everett. Will try to keep this big lead right where it is. The pitcher, number 9, with a solid performance on the mound, but most importantly, he helped get his team the win as all eyes were on him and his senior class. He showed the college coaches and scouts that he has the pitching prowess to take his game to the next level.
Every single day trying to hold a K. Look me in the face, put the phone away. Gotta grind so your time don't go to waste. Work it out. Show them everything they heard about. Apply everything you learn about. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Buckle up. Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. If you're gonna leave me, don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right out. You shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? You're not coming back up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off. I'm in love, 2 miles, I miss going a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart.
The high school state championship has arrived. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, number 9. Here's a deeper look. Should be interesting to see how he mixes in that sinker in this one. It's not his bread and butter pitch, but he's got a decent amount of confidence in it.
The leadoff
key
hitter
is going
this
to be getting
afternoon,
enough vertical movement on
designated
it
hitter,
because a sinker
Kyle
that flattens
Kincaid.
out often turns into a meatball. I'm sure he'll have to throw it enough to have some feel for it, but he might want to keep it
Batting
in reserve
second,
for the moments
center
he
fielder,
really
Henry
needs a ground
Carrasco.
ball. So digging in, Henry Carrasco. It's a huge feat for any ball player to reach the state championship game. Let's hope he can find a moment to breathe and take it all in.
One down, one down.
That's inside. Ball.
Let's go. Go get this guy right after him. 2-2.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first.
Be patient.
In the dirt, but blocked.
We got one here.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The left-handed batter waits, and a swing and a miss. 2 away. And here's the catcher, Clifford Almonte. Fouled off, he was late. Carrasco leading off first with 2 away. That one in the dirt and gets away. And now a runner in scoring position.
Let's hold him right here.
Grounds this one up the middle. Base hit, headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Foul ball there.
Be patient.
Comes up empty, strike two. Pitcher can't dwell on what's already happened. Got to focus on this next pitch and try to stem the bleeding.
Here we go. Shut him down.
Now here's the 0-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And goes down on strikes. And that's the end of the inning. They pick up. Bottom of the inning, now the third baseman, Kevin North. Line drive for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Now the left fielder, Bennett Burks.
Hold him right here. Be patient. 2-2-2.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Close play, in there safely. That's 3 straight singles. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide
Be
open.
patient.
Reggie Martinez in the box now, takes strike one. Deep breath for the pitcher. This is a pretty big jam. Gotta stay composed and execute. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed inside with the curveball. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Rolls away a little bit. And a fine job keeping it close right there.
The batter number 2, designated hitter, Kyle Kincaid.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Kincaid. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Yeah, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
And that one fouled off.
Hey, one away.
The 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. If it's fair, it's gone. Carrying near the fence, and it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. That one had the distance. Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge K there.
Now batting center
And
fielder,
now the center
Henry
fielder, Henry
Carrasco.
Carrasco. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Be patient.
Outside, ball.
Come on, no runs here.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Hee-haw.
This one's in the dirt. Nice job
1-2.
behind the dish.
Nothing easy. Right after this guy.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that ends the inning. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. We're at the end of 2. The Bulldogs out front here, 1-0.
The leading off.
As we go to the last
shortstop,
of the third.
Johnny
Now it's the
Park.
shortstop, Johnny Park.
Be patient. Get this guy out of here.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run.
That's
And
an out.
very nicely done for the out.
Now batting catcher, Clifford Almonte.
Next to hit, Clifford Almonte.
Come on, home down.
Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Swing and a foul straight back.
Be patient. We got one here.
Here comes the 0-1. This one the other way, and that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. That's a swing I'm sure he'll want to come back to in the video room and try to replicate consistently. Great rip to the opposite field for a hit. Next to hit, Salvatore Cordova.
Be patient.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Give him the heater.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. One away in a tie game. Go ahead, run it first. Here in the back end of the third inning. Ground ball, left side, could be two. The throw to second, throw to first, but not in time. Here's the third baseman, Kevin North. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
Be patient.
Now 1-1. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
1-1.
Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. So, welcome back to
Leading
Rush
things
Peak
off.
Field. And
First
here's the
baseman,
first baseman, Esteban Ramos. Base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. No time wasted here. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success.
We got no one. Keep it on the ground here. We got you. Give us one.
He hits a fly to center. Johnson settles under this one. And there's one away. The tying run is aboard. Reggie Martinez now at the plate. Went down on strikes the first time through. That one fouled off. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Home team down by 1. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter number 2, designated hitter, Kyle
We
Kincaid.
head back to the top of the order. And now the DH, Kyle Kincaid. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Lifted in the air to right center. Balk on the move.
Cut.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. Here's the center fielder, Henry Carrasco. Singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 2 so far.
No ball,
The
one
hitters in
strike.
this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to... that ends the inning, so we'll take a break. Left on. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's
Leading
the
things
shortstop
off.
at the plate,
The
Johnny
shortstop,
Park.
Johnny Park.
Get this guy out of here.
Attack that zone.
And a strike in there.
0-1.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. And next, the
Now
cleanup
batting
hitter,
catcher,
Clifford Almonte.
Almonte.
Be patient.
Come on, home down.
Little chopper rolls foul. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Check
you
swing,
got?
appeal to first. And yes, the bat broke the plane. Now here's the 0-2. Little bit
That's
low.
the ball, low.
Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. High in the air, out to right, Balk. And there are 2 outs. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky
right
he
fielder,
didn't
number
send that
13,
one to the next
Salvatore
county.
Cordova.
That was a hanger for sure. So up next, Salvatore Cordova. Fastball for a strike.
Be patient.
And that's in for a strike. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Here's a pop-up.
I got it, I got it.
That ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. 5 innings down, the Eagles have the lead, 2-1.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Cabrera, trying to protect this lead. The pitcher, number 9, with a solid game on the mound, enough to lift his team to the state title. What a way to go out in his senior season. He showed the scouts and college coaches on hand that he has that competitive fire to do what it takes to finish the deal. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do at the next level.
Standing